Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just doing a few different videos that I'd like to share with you. Again, I have another very busy week up ahead, so I thought I'd just tape a few videos for you and post them as the week progresses. Today is Labor Day. It's my one day off out of these 3 days in the weekend. It's been busy but fantastic. Had a charity event yesterday. Logger sports, and it was fabulous. What a turnout, and everyone was so awesome. And it was to raise money for it's called Cops for Cancer Tour de Rock, and basically there are riders who are also police officers, auxiliaries, military police, and a couple. Normally there's someone like from a television, like a news broadcaster, and a radio personality from somewhere on Vancouver Island. They all get together and they ride. If you check on a map on Vancouver Island, they ride from Port Alice all the way down to Victoria, and it does take about two weeks and 2 days. And it's about 1,100 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles, probably 500 miles or something. I used to be, for those of you who don't know, I used to be an auxiliary constable with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and I had the opportunity to be a rider for the Cops for Cancer Tour de Rock in 2009. So it was 6 years ago, but fantastic to see all two of the local riders come out, and we all supported them and raised money, and it goes to pediatric cancer and Camp Good Times, which is a really awesome camp that children suffering or who are in remission from cancer and their siblings, because siblings do get left out a lot when it comes to you know, their other sibling who is sick. They miss their parents coming to their games and that, because of course they're, you know, concentrating on the sick child. So it's really awesome. Camp Good Times is amazing. So anyway, with that aside, I've had a really busy weekend. But anyway, with that said, I have another candle review to share with you today, and it's on Bath & Body Works, a 3-wick candle, 14.5 ounce in autumn. I don't have the lid, but it had the really cool leaf lid. I always put the lids aside, and I forgot to get this out for you. First of all, let me just start by saying, sorry. This is probably one of my favorite, like, autumnal or fall candle to burn when September rolls around. It's the perfect I think it's a perfect transition from after all the coconut candles and, you know, the fruity candles of summer, and getting into more of the leaves and the crispness of the air. And I'll tell you, the weather here has changed a lot in the last week, actually. It's like fall or autumn is hit with a bang. Like, it's crazy out there, but it's awesome and I love it. And we really do need the rain, and it's been really good. So anyway, onto this candle. It is so awesome. Like, I'll tell you what Bath & Body Works describes this candle as. Again, apparently this whole line is fall into the season with notes of bright red apple, cedarwood, and fresh balsam. And it really does. It's beautiful. It just, if I had my eyes closed and I hadn't smelt this before, and someone shoved this candle under my nose and said, hey, what does this remind you of? It would remind me of being a child, and in the fall in the Okanagan where I grew up, which is apple country, now wine country, and you gather all the leaves up on the lawn, and you're supposed to put it into the garbage bag, but you just cannot resist falling into that and jumping into that huge pile that when you're a kid, that pile is even bigger than it is when you're an adult. I'd still jump into that pile of leaves if I had that opportunity. That's what it reminds me of, just childhood, crispness, just putting on that fall coat. We're starting to wear gloves, and just, I mean, I just love it. It does have a slight balsam scent to it. Definitely more like of a green note. I don't know about cedarwood. I get balsam and apple. So a treed apple. An apple tree. I don't know. Balsam is not an apple tree, but anyway, just being goofy, which is kind of my norm. So anyway, if you guys, I know there's so many candles out there, but again, if you like that crispness of fall, for me, it reminds me of childhood, but you know, as an adult, like I say, this would still remind me of fall. If you guys want a really great transitional scent from summer to fall, you gotta get autumn. And I believe that Bath & Body Works doesn't sell out of it. They make a lot more of these than the Marshmallow Fireside my store always runs out of, as well as leaves. They always run out of leaves. that kind of thing. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you and tell you this is an awesome candle, and yeah, go get you some. All right, you guys, have a fabulous Labor Day weekend and, well, the rest of your week. Take care and be safe.